Hi, my name is Bibek Adhikari. I am an English instructor. In today's class, we are going to solve the writing and grammar portion of Unit 1, and the title of the unit is Be Careful. So, let's begin. In today's class, we are going to study about the grammar portion and the writing portion of Unit 1. In the grammar portion, we shall be dealing with something called articles, which I will explain later on. And in the writing section, we shall be talking about writing a paragraph about yourself. So these are the two things that we shall be dealing with today. So let's begin. So let's start the first section, which is also called pair work. Now in this section, we should get into pairs and talk about what's going on in the pictures. Let's look at the picture. In the picture, you can see there's a boy who's trying to cross the road, and there's a man who's trying to say something. Or the picture also looks something like this. The boy is trying to get on the bus. However, the man is trying to stop him. So the conversation that follows is something like this. Don't get on the bus. Why? It's moving. So likewise, we can make similar conversations. So let's look at these pictures. The first one, let's look at this one. First one here, right, it says, not sit, it's broken. So you can say something like this. Don't sit on the chair. Why? It's broken. Can you make a similar conversation for this one? Let's try. There's a girl who's trying to eat something, maybe biscuits or maybe cake or something, while the man is trying to stop her. So why don't you give it a try? Let's make a conversation first. First you try. Find a friend right now who's sitting just beside you and make a conversation. Go on. Alright, so the conversation that would follow would be something like this. Don't eat it. Why? It's stale. Let's look at the third picture. In the third picture, boy is trying to open the door while the mother is trying to stop him. So you've got to make a conversation. So say something like this. Do not open the door. Why? It's noisy outside. Let's look at the last picture. In the last picture, you can see a young girl trying to cross the bridge, and the man is trying to stop her. So let's make a conversation. Do not cross the bridge. Why? It's dangerous. So like this, you can make conversation and tell other people to be careful, right? Now let's have some fun with grammar. What a brave man. What an intelligent girl. He is a student. He is a naughty boy. She eats an apple every day. And there's someone who's trying to climb a mountain, right? So what a brave man. You can say something like that. You can say, what a brave man. By the way, did you notice something? Some words like a, an. So these are in fact called articles. What are they called, by the way? They are called articles. And there are two kinds of articles. We can categorize them under two sections. The first one mostly, uses a and an. And the second one uses the. The first group is called indefinite articles. And the second one is called definite articles. Right? So this is something about articles. So these are the two kinds of articles, the indefinite one and the definite one. So let's learn about the indefinite articles first. The article a or a is used with consonant sounds. So the sound like ba is in fact a consonant sound. We have student, which is a S sound. So the article O is used. Naughty boy, which has a N sound. So these are all the consonant sounds. N is used with vowel sounds. And for vowel sounds, for example, intelligent, E sound is here. Apple, so O sound is here. So in front of vowel sounds, N is used. However, when we are dealing with consonant sounds, O is used. So that is the basic idea, right? Let's learn about articles in detail. So let's look at this one. We've got to use either O or N. So O or N in the blank spaces. So this girl looks pretty sad. Look at her face. So we say, what a sad girl. This boy rather looks happy. Look at his face. So we say, what a happy boy. Now this thing looks slightly, not just slightly, very much dangerous. It's a snake. So we say, it is a snake. She is, look at the way she's teaching, she's demonstrating, she's trying to show a fish. So we say she is a good teacher. Am I a good teacher? I don't know. Let's solve some more questions. Okay, we have some more questions. Look at this boy. Look at his face, his hair and all, his appearance. And we say, what an untidy boy, my God. Look at the way he looks. And this man is rather tall. So we say, he is a tall man. Oops. Can you see that? No, right. Okay, what a tall man. The dog is very cute. It's kind of small. So we say, there's a small dog. It is, in fact, an elephant. All right. So remember the rule. The rule is, if there is a vowel sound, we're going to use an. And if there is a consonant sound, we're going to use a. All right. Now let's learn to punctuate. Punctuation helps us to write and even to speak English correctly. So let's learn how to use some of the basic kinds of punctuation, starting with a full stop, an exclamation mark, and also capital letters. So let's learn how to use proper kind of punctuation marks. So if you look at this picture, you can see a man who's saying really, and there's a punctuation mark. How sad. Okay. The girl's face is kind of sad and she says, how sad. And there's a punctuation mark. How nice. Again, we see another punctuation mark. So these are the sample sentences. Everybody said, what a brave man. As you can see, there's a comma here. The E is capitalized. Quotes are used. And even an exclamation mark is used. Raz was still sweating. He realized his mistake. So as you can see, there's a full stop followed by a capital letter. Thank you very much, young man. You can see colon here, followed by a comma, said Raz. Now let us now use full stops, exclamation marks and capital letters. Let's look at this first one. It says, Mohan said, what a lovely dress. So we need to capitalize this M and write, Mohan said, there's a comma, that should be colon, quotation, what a lovely dress. Full stop or an exclamation mark is required, followed by the unquote. So some more questions are here, which we will surely try. Look at this one. Anil said, what an intelligent girl. Don't touch it, said Raz. And the last question is, Rakesh is a student. His brother's name is Arun. So let's try these one. How do we solve them? So we can try something like this. Anil, the A is capitalized. Said, and after said there should be a comma. The W is capitalized. What an intelligent girl. And there should be an exclamation mark, followed by the unquote. Now let's see, the A is capitalized, comma is inserted here, quotation mark is used, an exclamation mark is used, another quotation mark is also used. So this is what we commonly know as the punctuation marks, right? And we should know how to punctuate English sentences. Otherwise, our writing becomes wrong and even our speaking is not standard or formal, because we should know where to pause, and these punctuation marks are like the guidepost. They help you where to stop and where to go really fast. Let's try another question. That's number C, and the question is, don't touch it. Quotation is needed. D is capitalized. Don't touch it. So you can give a quotation mark. Said Raz. Since it is the name of a person, the R should be capitalized. Let's try the last one. Rakesh. Now R should be capitalized because it is a proper noun. Is a student. Full stop is needed. Is, it should be capitalized. Brother's name is Arun. So as you can see, the R is capitalized, H is capitalized, the A is capitalized, and a full stop is added here. The D is capitalized, the R is capitalized, an exclamation mark is added here. So even quotes are added. So this is what we know as punctuation. Right, let's go to the writing portion now. So fun with writing. Let's read something first and we'll write a similar thing later on. Let's read this. Raz studies in grade 4. He is very naughty. He is also very careless. He visits his uncle on Saturdays. He likes playing video games. Now write a similar paragraph about yourself. My name is something. You've got to write your name, write your own name. I study in, of course, grade 4. I am maybe 9 years old. I live at Jayabageshwari, for example. I like studying a lot. Really. On Saturdays, I go to my maternal uncle's house. So you can write something like this. You've got to write a paragraph that describes about yourself. So this is something called describing about yourself. So as a homework, I want you to write this paragraph. I want you to elaborate this paragraph. So this is going to be your homework. Wait a minute. Before we depart from today's class, let's do a little fun activity. Are you ready for it? Okay, let's solve a riddle. Okay then, can you solve this riddle? Here's a riddle. Let's try solving it. I have 2 hands and a face, but nobody at all. I mean, no body at all. I stand in one place or hang on the wall. What am I? Can you solve this riddle, by the way? Yes, you must have guessed the answer, and the answer to that riddle is it's a clock. Yes, very easy, right? So don't forget to do the homework, by the way. Write a paragraph describing about yourself. With this, we've come to end of today's class. If you have any questions or suggestions regarding these video series, feel free to write us at learning@deerwalk.edu.np. Thank you.